How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you today about a stock that I have not covered in a long time. It's one that I brought up about 2 months ago and talked about how it might be the next PayPal stock. It's under the ticker TSNP, and I said they had massive growth potential. I went through it in this video here, and I'll link to this one on the end screen too. But it's a global money platform that is trying to help you with sending, receiving, lending, borrowing, investing, and paying bills. And it is up a lot since this video. It's up a lot since I bought it. So after I did this video, it went up a little bit and then fell down. So it was just 30 cents when I talked about it. It fell down to about 7 or 8 cents, I want to say. And just today, it's up 40%, but it's up 100% since I bought it. I'll be honest with you, I did not put a lot of money in here at all. You can see some of my portfolio reviews. I do not have a lot of money in this at all. It was kind of I just bought it with the cash that I had in my account. It was a very risky thing, so I just threw in a little bit of money. But I want to hit on some big news from today. And I want to just go over some of the penny stocks I talked about earlier today because they are up a lot right now. Now, if you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Please hit subscribe if you haven't done that already. None of this is financial advice, so I want you to know that. I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research on these stocks. These are really risky. I just want to cover it because, again, I haven't talked about it in a while, so I just want to give you something interesting that they are doing that I wanted to hit on. Also, if you guys want, there is a link down there to Webull. If you sign up, you can deposit $100. You can get some free stocks. They are a platform that allows you to trade pre-market and post-market. Also, there's a link down there to my Patreon. In case you guys are interested in that, we're up 100% on TSNP, actually a little bit more than that. Eric, we talked about this one earlier this morning. We bought in, I believe, right around $4.08. So we're up about 17 or 18% in that. And we're up about 50% plus in Global Battery Metals. So if you guys want to know exactly when I buy and sell a stock, you can check out that link down below. So TSNP is traded on the OTC markets. First of all, you have to buy it through Fidelity or E-Trade or platforms that have OTC on them. Now, this one has moved up a lot. It is actually a relatively high market cap for something that is at this price per share. So it's 63 cents a share, but they have almost a $3 billion market cap. After I talked about it last time, it went from about 30 cents up to 33 cents. It fell down to like 8 or 9 cents. I held through, and now we're at 63 cents. What came out today is that they have announced a new block ETX product in over 100 countries. First of all, Tereso Enterprises is going to be renamed Humble. And they announced that they are going to open up this ETF to North America, Latin America, Asia, Middle East, Africa, Caribbean. And this will include Block 3, Block 5, Block 10. You can read all the different blocks here. Now, what this is it's the Block ETX was created to give retail investors access to one-click software services on the new digital assets trading markets. The Block ETXs track 3 different vertical themes: index, active, thematic strategies, allowing customers simplified portfolio exposure to new blockchain trading markets. If you are looking in mutual funds and ETFs over the last century, multi-asset baskets have traditionally been an easy way for customers to buy and hold over the long term. Block ETXs deliver new technologies in a proven format for the blockchain trading markets and other asset classes over time. Now, these are not intended to be investment services or advice, but rather are completely non-custodial, algorithmically driven financial technology services that allow customers to purchase and hold digital assets in preset allocations through their own exchange accounts. Now, I'll be honest, some of this is over my head. This is something that's pretty complex, at least in my mind. I mean, I've researched it, but it's still kind of out there to me. I do personally invest in different cryptocurrencies, but this won't even be allowed in the US. You can see the list of countries, but it will be available in a lot of other locations. You can take a look at these. There are a lot of big countries, a lot of very well-known, very first world countries in this list. I will say too that if you guys are interested in investing in cryptocurrencies, I work with BlockFi. I talk about BlockFi because I use them. I really like them. They pay interest rates. So I hold Bitcoin, I hold Ethereum, and I hold this stable coin The stablecoin pays me about 8.6% APY. So what I've been doing is I've just been putting money into this stablecoin, which is just tied to the US dollar. It does not fluctuate in price or value or anything like that. I just put the money in there, and then whenever Bitcoin drops or Ethereum drops significantly, I have been buying more. Now, I've actually only put 10,000 in this account, and I've been able to gain a good amount of appreciation so far, about 14% in the last month. And I do get interest on this too. I get interest every single day. It ticks up a little bit higher interest, and then at the end of the month, it pays me out. So I am pretty bullish on this. This is actually something that I'll have about, I think, 10% of my portfolio in. I'm saving up for a house right now, but I'll make this a pretty large part of my portfolio, I think. Now, this is just interesting to me in general, the whole blockchain market. I still need to do more research on it. I wanted to bring it to your attention, though, because it has really been positively taken by the market. You can see the stock is up 37% today because of it. I'm still holding on to this one. I'm still holding on to Eric. I'm still holding on to REZZF. Now, I will say these are risky plays, right? This is still, all of these together is still a very small part of my portfolio, like 1% or so. So be careful with these, but definitely take a look at them because they do have a lot of potential runway. They do have a lot of room for growth. At this size, when the companies are this small, they can move up very quickly. So I just wanted to cover these real quick for you. One other one that I do want to talk about that I haven't brought up in a couple, maybe a week or two, is CLSK. This is one that is up a lot today. So they actually announced a $1.5 million deal with a company, a microgrid company. And this will be a multi-year deal. It will pay them $1.5 million, a big increase to the revenue. I mean, that's about 15% of last year's revenue that they just announced today, which is, I think, why it has increased the stock so much, why so many people are excited about it. But they are still fighting these law firm allegations. So that's something to take into account. If they get through this and it's fine, if they really didn't mislead shareholders or anything like that, I think the stock price will go up. But if they don't, if this negatively affects the company significantly, it could be very risky to hold this company. So just keep that in mind. I am still holding my shares. I'm not adding any more because of the risk that's in front of us, but I still think there's a lot of upside if this turns out to be nothing. So I am still holding on to this one. But let me know your thoughts on these down below. I know I haven't covered like any really large cap stocks over the last couple days, but I have been covering some of these smaller cap stocks. Definitely check these ones out. Again, none of this is financial advice. All I'm telling you to do is go take a look at these companies. Tell me if you like them in the comments below. Thank you guys. Again, there's that link down below to BlockFi if you're interested in that. There's also a link down there to my Patreon and to Webull if you want to get investing in that app. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.